Timmy says that he does not do things for girls. He claims that, I'm not focused on girls right now, I'm just focused on myself. But in reality, Timmy's a bit of an incel. If a girl said that she wanted to go out with him, he would happily go for it. He just doesn't have the option to. But because Timmy doesn't care about women, he never takes action to actually improve himself and make a change. Alexander was once down bad. He was lonely, he was deprived of intimacy. But where Timmy gave up, Alexander got inspired. He started going to the gym, he started speaking to women. Now, was all of it positive? No. He failed a lot. He got rejected a lot. But Alexander had the desire to improve himself so he could be more attractive to women. So because of that, he never gave up and he eventually got to the spot where he got a girlfriend. And Timmy, he's still spending his time looking at girls on Instagram. Be like Alexander, not like Timmy. So bro, all the time I see these videos on TikTok or YouTube of these like self-improvement YouTubers saying things like, oh yeah, bro, don't do things for girls, bro, just do it for yourself. Maybe I'll be the one person to admit, like, one of the main reasons I started improving myself was because I wanted to attract girls. I remember there was this one time I went on a date my freshman year, and it was like the fourth girl I had gone on a date with in those 2 months. And I went out with her. It was super awkward, didn't go very well. At the end, I like went in for the kiss and she was like, oh yeah, like I'm not ready for that. She backed away, and bro, it was so awkward. Then I never saw this girl again and just got ghosted by her. But from that moment, I had a realization. I thought, like, why am I not attracting girls right now? Well, it's because I'm not the man that I need to be. So I took it upon myself to improve myself, to go to the gym, to level up, and with this motivation of like wanting to get a girlfriend. But because I had this motivation, I stuck to it, and I eventually got to the spot where like I got a much more abundant dating life. So yeah, I started improving myself because I wanted to attract girls. And you know what? I'm proud to say that I'll happily admit that. While all these other guys are saying, oh yeah, bro, I don't do it for girls, I just do it for myself. I'll say like, yeah, fair enough. I wanted to improve myself so I could attract girls. I don't know if you know what Maslow's hierarchy of needs is, but I was a psychology minor. So essentially what the hierarchy of needs are is at the bottom. So the most important things, it's literally, I believe, food, shelter, and sex. Like sex/relationships is literally in the same category of food and shelter. So with that being said, the fact that the desire for reproduction or mating is one of the strongest desires that we have, you would be really dumb to not at least use that as motivation. So what I'm saying is lean into it. Like, I'm giving you permission to say to yourself, yes, I want to improve myself so I can attract women, so I can get a girlfriend. Because all these losers will say that that's not cool, and oh yeah, bro, just do things for yourself. Which, fair enough. Like with some things, yeah, still have some self-motivation, have your own purposes, have things that you're working on that aren't necessarily tied to your dating life. That's fine to have other motivations, but still be the guy who leans into it. Because all these guys that I knew who said like, oh yeah, bro, I'm not focused on girls, I'm just focused on myself, they were always lonely and never getting girls. So why would you take their advice? If they're not where you want to be, why would you listen to what they have to say? Like, so I completely ignored all that advice and looked at some of the other guys like Corey Wayne, Hamza, all these other YouTubers who were saying things like, yes, it's okay to say that I want to improve myself so I can get girls. And because of that, I actually took action and actually got to where I wanted to be. So take a look at your situation right now and just ask yourself, like, do any girls want me? And if the truth is that no girls want you, then you have to take it upon yourself to improve this. And some guy's gonna comment, oh, well, like, it's not that girls don't want me, I'm just, not dating right now, I'm focused on myself. But, which, fair enough, you can take some time to focus on yourself. But if you were being honest with yourself, no girls would actually want you. Which, in that scenario, you need to take it upon yourself to improve yourself. Because about 3 years ago, after I got out of a breakup, I was super down bad. I was in a relationship, completely lost myself, got out of shape, stopped focusing on myself, and not only did I lose the girl I was with, but right after I got out of that relationship, I really struggled with dating for the next like 3 to 4 months. I was getting no matches on Tinder. I was never getting dates when I'd approach a girl in person, and it was a huge struggle for a few months. But then I took it upon myself. I focused on improving myself for the next 6 months. I got in the best shape of my life. And I don't say this to brag, I'm just keeping it real. But after I got to this point where I had 6 to 8 months of hard work, I improved myself, I leveled up, I got to the point where my friends were coming up to me and they were saying like, oh yeah, this girl's into you. She wants you to come talk to her. Or girls would message me first on Instagram. And some guy's gonna say, oh yeah, he's just boasting. But I hope you can see that like, I'm not saying that to boast or like, oh yeah, guys, I'm so great. Yeah, look at me, bro. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that because I want you to realize that if you are down bad right now, if you are where I was at the start of my journey, there is hope, okay? You can improve. You can get to that spot. But the only way you're going to get there, the only way you're going to do that is if you actually improve yourself, if you focus on yourself. Because something you got to understand is that you attract the type of person that you are. If you want to attract women, you need to focus on becoming the highest value version of yourself. Be striving to reach your full potential. Get in the greatest shape that you possibly can. Go speak to more women. Level up all areas of your life, because what you also don't want to do is become that one guy who gets in great shape but can't talk to girls. You don't want to be that one guy who has good social skills, but people don't respect him because he's not in good shape, right? You need to focus on leveling up everything, becoming the number one top 1% version of yourself. So bro, this is something that you can completely change and achieve an abundance of your dating life within 6 to 8 months of working hard. Like, the truth is, you look at most guys and what they're doing, it's so easy to beat most guys, right? Most guys are going out, drinking a bunch of beer every single weekend. They're not very confident. They got no purpose. So if you want to beat out most guys, the competition really isn't that hard. It's just 6 to 8 months of hard work and leveling up yourself and doing the right things, and you will get to that point. And the truth is, literally anybody can do it. You can do it, bro. I believe in you. I know you have it in you, but you have to be willing to commit yourself to the process and become the type of man that a woman would want. And if you want my personal help with that, where I teach you everything that I wish younger me would have known, I just released my paid program. It's currently in the pre-sale phase, which means that it's not out yet, but because of that, I'm offering a 50% off discount to anybody willing to invest in themselves early. So it's a win-win. You get a huge discount, and then I get like the assurance early on that people want this and it's going to be valuable. So when I say that this is, the value in this is fucking extreme, I'm just keeping it real. It's going to be freaking insane, the value I'm putting into this course. So if that sounds interesting to you, you're struggling with this and you want everything that I really wish younger me would have known, go click the link in the description and you'll thank me later. So keep working on yourself, focus on bettering yourself, and you can get to the point where you can attract a girlfriend, but you have to be honest with yourself and say, I want a girlfriend, and improve it. So I'll see you for the next video, bro.